Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's Northeast Express Bulletin. I'm Naomi Gon. 93 parliamentary constituencies will go for voting in the third phase of the Lok Sabha elections, which is set to take place on May 7. The high-pitched campaign on these seats ended on Sunday evening. Some of the prominent names contesting Lok Sabha elections include Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Rebel BJP leader E.K. Eshwarappa, Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia, Dimple Yadav, Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Subriya Sule. 4 constituencies of Assam will go to vote tomorrow, 5 from Bihar, 7 from Chhattisgarh, both North and South Goa, 25 constituencies of Gujarat, 14 from Karnataka, 10 from MP, 9 from Maharashtra, 10 from UP and 4 from West Bengal. As many as 1,351 candidates from 12 states and UTs are in the fray for the third phase of the Lok Sabha elections on May 7, the Election Commission said on Tuesday. In the third phase, Gujarat had the maximum of 658 nominations forms from 26 parliamentary constituencies, followed by Maharashtra with 519 nominations from 11 seats, according to the EC. Osmanabad constituency in Maharashtra received the maximum of 77 nomination forms, followed by Bilaspur seat in Chhattisgarh with 68 nomination forms, the poll panel said. The dreaded swine flu has claimed the life of an 18-month-old girl child on Sunday evening. 5 patients, all minors, were admitted in Silchar Medical College and Hospital with influenza-like symptoms in the past 15 days, who, upon being medically tested, were found with swine flu virus. 1 patient recovering from it was discharged, while 3 others are still undergoing treatment in SMCH, informed its principal, Bhaskar Gupta, talking to Hornbill TV. Another patient aged 18 months from Hailakandi district of Assam was admitted on 1st May, but against medical advice, her parents had her discharged on 4th May. The 18-month-old girl child succumbed to her illness at her residence in Hailakandi on 5th May, becoming the first victim of this dreaded disease. Principal Dr. Bhaskar Gupta, however, said that there is nothing much to panic about, as they are well equipped to handle any spread of the swine flu virus.
That 5 patients were admitted here and 4 are still here with swine flu symptoms. Please tell us about the things and how it was found.
Actually, in last 15 days, we received 5 cases of swine flu, out of which 4 are from Kachar district and 1 is from Hailakandi districts. Out of 5 patients, 1 patient already recovered and got discharged from Silchar Medical College. Another patient was one girl patient, 1.5-year-old. Her condition was little bit critical, and she was suggested for ventilation support. But after that, the patient party refused that, and they take away the patient from Silchar Medical College.
And what is the procedure of finding these symptoms and everything?
Actually, swine flu is almost like is a variant of your influenza viruses. So the presentation of the patient is almost same like that you are with your common flus, like fever, respiratory difficulties, temperature, even body ache, and some in difficult situation there may be respiratory distress also.
And what is the process of this detection here? Which tests they go through?
Actually, for confirmation, patient usually comes with this type of clinical complaints like that of your flu-like presentation, like your fever, cough, respiratory distress, even body ache, pain, like this. And in case of doubtful situation or conditions, we send the patient for laboratory test. And in Silchar Medical College, we have got PCR facilities, and with the PCR testing, we can able to detect the viruses responsible for the swine flu.
And how severe this swine flu can be? Because there is a panic, there is a tension among the common people?
Actually, swine flu for normal people is not a dangerous situation because it is almost like an influenza-like presentation, which eventually occurs is very common in these climatic situations. But those people who are in the having the comorbidities like elderly people, people with a high or uncontrolled diabetic, the patient is having some respiratory problem, previous respiratory problem, or patient on chemotherapy or immunity status is little bit compromised. These are the high risk people who need prompt treatment and early interventions. Otherwise, for common people, it is not a matter of concern right this moment.
Was there any death due to swine flu in SMC in the past?
No, till now in this season there is no death reported from Silchar Medical College with swine flu.
And about the infrastructure, so how much we are ready?
Silchar Medical College is very much ready to face any kind of swine flu related illness because we have got adequate number of our ICUs beds available. We have got ventilator support if patient require for this, and we have got all the medicines available for the treatment of the swine flu. So it is not a matter of great concern, I believe, right this moment for Silchar Medical College to tackle swine flu.
And this institute tackled a huge number of COVID and also some others like black fungus. So
swine flu is almost basically is an influenza, but less severe than that of the COVID. So we have managed COVID in very successfully, all the 3 waves of COVID in entire Barak Valley. So in that comparison, swine flu is not that much of severe enough, and we are always ready to face this type of difficulties, and Silchar Medical College has got adequate infrastructure with both support from our dedicated doctor streams, our paramedicals and nursing staffs, and as well as our structure wise. Silchar Medical College have no deficit in terms of the management of the even swine flu comes in larger way also.
One of the prime accused in the sensational murder case of Durga Prasanna Deb has been nabbed by a police team led by Additional SP West Tripura Urban Chiranjeev Chakraborty. Deb was shot dead from a close range in the Salbagan area. So far, 3 persons, including a girl, have been arrested in connection with the case. According to police sources, the accused had been identified as 46-year-old Bir Chaura Kosh. He is a resident of Chinaihani area located very close to the Bharat Radna Sangha Club. A police official has informed that the accused was hiding in Kolkata's Mukundar area. Based on credible information, a team led by Additional SP went to Kolkata and arrested the accused. He has been produced before the West Tripura District Court. Meanwhile, the mother of another accused, Sushmita Sarkar, was also summoned to the police station for questioning. Police sources said during the raid in their house, the cops came across a number of bank passbooks. After a thorough analysis of the bank documents, it was found that transactions worth several crores took place using those accounts. She had been called for interrogation at New Capital Complex Police Station. It is also worthy to be mentioned here that a specific FIR was lodged with Airport Police Station, where 5 persons were named. Presiding officers and polling officers are on their way to their polling centres for the 3rd phase of Lok Sabha elections, which will take place tomorrow. As per reports, the polling parties from Maniram Diwan Trade Centre have been dispatched this morning to their designated polling stations in 4 parliamentary constituencies, that is Guwahati, Barbeta, Kokrajhar and Dhubri. In the 3rd phase of Lok Sabha elections 2024, which is scheduled to take place on May 7, voting will be held in the remaining 4 out of 14 Lok Sabha seats in Assam. The voting process for 10 Lok Sabha seats had already been completed in the first 2 phases of the elections. Presiding officers told the media persons that they have received 3 trainings and SOB has also been given. Voting materials have been collected.
कहने का मतलब यह है कि आज मेरा उम्र 60 के अंदर है। मैं नहीं चाहता था कि मुझे ये नौकरी मिले, इलेक्शन का यह नौकरी से बाहर जाना चाहता था, लेकिन नहीं हुआ। जो किया सरकार से जो इलेक्शन डिपार्टमेंट ने जो दायित्व दिया ये दायित्व अच्छी तरह निभाऊंगा, कोशिश करूंगा ताकि इलेक्शन का जो ड्यूटी सफल हो जाए, यही मेरा।
A notification by the Directorate of Education in Manipur has informed that in view of the widespread destruction caused to many households and installations across the state due to hailstorm on Sunday, and in anticipation of the same in the following days, as well as keeping in mind the safety of the students of the state, all schools of the state government, government-aided, private and central schools will be closed on the 6th and 7th of May 2024. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said the decision has been taken as a precautionary measure against the risks posed by the current weather conditions. He further appealed to all to stay updated and remain safe indoors. He said the state government was taking all necessary measures to protect lives and properties and assist those who have been affected. Demands for metal roofing sheets went through the ceilings in Imphal and many regions in Manipur after unprecedented heavy hailstorms of mass destruction seized the state over the last couple of days, unleashing large-sized hail pellets that left thousands of houses with perforated roofs and needing replacement. The scene at even small hardware store on Sunday were intense, depicting the actual urgent buying of metal roofings and grim reality that has taken over all of Imphal city, with reports of stock of high gauze perishing from the shelves within hours. The hailstorm also brought wide-ranging destruction to vegetation and killed hundreds of wild birds and poultry animals. Meanwhile, bringing a sigh of relief to house owners, the Chief Minister of Manipur, N. Biren Singh, has promised to help in fixing their homes and asked them to take photographs of the damaged parts and submit a summary detailed report along with the photo evidences of the offices, respective DC, for availing compensation. Manipur police have detained 178 persons in connection with violations in different districts of Manipur on Sunday, whereby a total of 129 checkpoints were installed both in the hill and valley districts. Search operations were also conducted by security forces in the fringe and vulnerable areas, during which large number of arms and ammunition were recovered from Aimal village and Irangbam Maning of Bishnupur district. Meanwhile, movement of 137 vehicles along NH37 and NH2 respectively with essential items were ensured. Strict security measures were taken up in all vulnerable locations and security convoy provided in sensitive stretches in order to ensure free and safe movement of the vehicles. The raid Nongkarai under Mailem CM-ship on Monday organized one of its traditional rituals locally known as Pinsam Masi, offering prayers for the blessings to the local populace before the sowing season. It may be noted that Pinsam Masi ritual is a traditional practice of raid Nongkarai under Hima Mailem CM-ship that is organized annually for cleaning cattle, which is mainly involved in tilling the paddy fields and other agriculture purposes, helping human beings in the sowing season. Former president of HYC and former legal advisor of KHADC, Robert Karjarin, graced the occasion as chief guest in the presence of Nathaniel Thankiu, representative of Hima Mailem traditional head of Raid Nongkarai Michael, Taimung Rocky Marwain, and the local people of Raid Nongkarai. The traditional ritual was also enthralled by the traditional music and dance performed by the local troupe of Raid Nongkarai Hima Mailem CM-ship in Ripoy district. Addressing the occasion, Robert Karajarin stressed on the importance of preserving culture and traditional ritual by citing that any tribe and community which have no identity and culture is a lost tribe or lost community.
kaniam kam kapok karat ni misai pelong ya kajing pensumasi sisin sistem nadu bastang karat adu mentang impat pendo ya ka ada ngidang pedeng hi pelong benar sistem kajing temu kelong kumne ba ane kajing pensumasi kelong ba soabang intring kita haki pentor ki hali misai penan buram nane misai ai kita kajing kukurdo daga ba pensum pensle yigi masi shoba kini ki masi kini rap yangi kun menriu nag benta kaneka lur
Pilai sakhi ba sisir hi kumba ladap kran dai ba rang basang na po kayu ba kampadan hi kasum masi berkali ka bereng jungi kampat setelat ber kampat hab Islam kalau kai bagi video prabor hi nang ni na po nong kharai nang ni nong kharai hi keleng ka tong ka thamri boy jungi ki bai jungi ngi yo kini Islam ka mariang ka ba pangat ber ngi yo ni Islam bukan ba ku ba khau jungi te kani ka jingle nyam ku mo pilat hi kani ka ba giyong ka pensum masi la ne ka domahi kani kalong kajing rakhi sisin system basua ba ki masi ki blang jongi ki hiar salom salang kili ke ya ka ba ngakwa ban keren ya ka ba ka pen phalang ya ki jingmut jing pakhat ke jongi kalong ba ka jai penru ke barang kenmau ya ngerti ke dustur ke diga jai penru ke ba im bat ka jai penru ke ba kenmau ya beli nobu nang thau ke diga jai penru ke ba im bat ke ba ki waran dei kini ki artli le se ki ta ki take away point le ki norim ya ke bangi sakhian ne kum ka jai penru phi kenmau la ka jong ngerti ke dustur bat kum ka jai penru phi kenmau ya beli nobu nang thau bondor katlang hakikan ki jam ki jong phi namta kabit kabiang namta karoi kapar hakilang daro kajing kentu ke jonga ya phi kum gani ka por kalang ba
Vice Chancellors and academicians from several parts of the country wrote an open letter opposing Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's remarks on the selection process of Vice Chancellors and has sought action for resorting to falsehood. The letter read, "The process by which Vice Chancellors are selected is characterized by stringent, transparent, rigorous procedure grounded on values of meritocracy, scholarly distinction and integrity. The selection has been completely based on academic and administrative prowess and with a vision to take universities ahead." Though they did not quote Gandhi's specific claims, the Congress leader has in the past alleged that affiliations with the Hindutva organization RSS is often the guiding factor in appointments to academia. Meanwhile, UP Congress in charge Avinash Pandey said people who are associated with RSS are being made VCs and those who are concerned about the future of this country are worried. He further said in a way that was a criminal act and playing with the people of the country and the future of the country.
देखिए, ये एक बहुत ही इस देश के भविष्य के साथ में बहुत बड़ा खिलवाड़ है। सिर्फ आरएसएस से जुड़े हुए मैं स्पष्ट रूप से कहना चाहूँगा कि उस बैकग्राउंड के जिनकी काबिलियत भी नहीं है उन्हें वाइस चांसलर जो बनाया जा रहा है और जो इस देश के भविष्य से अपना कंसर्न रखते हैं, चिंता करते हैं, उन सभी आप बुद्धिजनों से, एकेडमिशियन से अगर पूछे तो वो बुरी तरह इससे हताश हैं। और ये इस प्रकार का जो प्रयोग है ये ना ही सिर्फ नस्बत, लेकिन मैं समझता हूं कि ये एक प्रकार से दिस इज अ क्रिमिनल एक्ट और देश की जनता और देश के भविष्य के साथ में खिलवाड़ है।
PCC President K. Meghachandra said the efforts taken by the Manipur government after hailstorm and incessant rain which wreaked havoc to several parts of the state lackluster. Meghachandra said he had visited some affected areas and he found many poor families whose houses got destroyed and have no clue how to get any help from the government. Meghachandra said the announcement made by the government so far is rather confusing and lack clarity. While speaking to Hornbill TV, Meghachandra also emphasized the need for the state government to ask the central government for funds and an immediate cabinet decisions should be taken regarding the matter. The state Congress chief also pointed out the need for setting up some relief camps for people whose houses got destroyed, as large numbers of people have to spend the night at local clubs and community halls.
What are your findings regarding the natural calamities that happened in the last few days? and what are the steps the government needed to take at this point of time?
Right. Today I visited to different part of the area where affected by the heavy rains and the hailstorms which had occurred yesterday. Today also heavy rain is still continue. So in this regard, I have seen a lot of these houses which had damaged by this hailstorm and the heavy rains. So in this regard, I personally sent the affected area, and with this I appeal the government to take up immediate measures to extend financial support to the affected houses. And what to say, at the present the different peoples are very what to say this suffering a lot. So yes.
Do you satisfied with whatever step the government have taken so far?
So I'm not satisfied with the announcement of the government, because the announcement is nothing with the nothing with that with the package also. So at least the government should have arranged the specific package for the affected people, because it is I've never seen such type of this type of heavy rains and hailstorms in Manipur. So the announcement is nothing with the it's not there. Only this something help will be there like that. So I appeal to the government that there should be a strong cabinet decision, and it should be a very specific, that so that the government and this can extend a lot of help to the affected people. As you know that the such type of this relief from MLA also we can extend our help if the government is release the MLA's fund, and also this government should manage to sanction heavy package from state fund or from the central fund. Otherwise, people are very worried, and they are very uncertain, and they are right after the heavy rains and hailstorm, and still rain is continue, so they are suffering a lot, more and more.
Yet again, in a tragic incident, a 6th semester student of NIT Silchar has committed suicide inside the campus on Monday. Police has confirmed it as a case of suicide and said that they are investigating further into the matter. The student, identified as Kishore Prandega, is a resident of Tamulpur district. His parents came to meet him from Guwahati, and they were at NIT Silchar's guest house when he hanged himself in a toilet in Hostel 9 of the institute. Last year, a student from Arunachal Pradesh similarly killed himself, and angry students vandalized the campus before doing a 5-day-long fast and mass protest. That's all for now. For more news and updates, keep watching Hornbill TV.